Could your Tesla's battery survive being punctured without catching fire? What if your EV could go over 600 miles on a single charge with a battery that's safer than ever? This brand new technology is completely changing the rules of EV safety and could also be the future of Tesla's power source. This is the next-gen BYD Blade Battery, a new safe battery for your Tesla. So what's all the buzz about the BYD Blade Battery? Announced for an August 2024 launch, this isn't just another upgrade, it's a huge innovation in EV. But why is everyone talking about it? Simple. It's designed from the ground up with safety as the top priority, making it a huge leap forward in how we think about powering electric vehicles. Curious about which BYD cars will feature this cutting-edge battery? The Blade Battery will debut in BYD's flagship sedan, the Han EV. This model isn't just about sleek design, it's packed with performance, offering a cruising range of 605 kilometers and the ability to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.9 seconds. But the real story here isn't just speed or range, it's the new safety standards this battery is setting. So what makes the Blade Battery such a big deal? The answer lies in its unique design and engineering. Unlike traditional lithium-ion batteries which use cylindrical or prismatic cells, the Blade Battery utilizes a long, flat cell arrangement that resembles a blade. But this design isn't just for looks. It's a functional breakthrough that offers significant advantages over conventional batteries. What does this mean for you as an EV owner? For starters, this innovative structure increases space efficiency by over 50% compared to conventional lithium iron phosphate (LFP) batteries. That means more power in less space, making your vehicle both safer and more efficient. The flat, blade-like cells allow for better heat dissipation, which is crucial for maintaining a stable temperature within the battery pack. Why is thermal management so important? Proper thermal management helps prevent overheating and reduces the risk of thermal runaway, a dangerous scenario where a battery's temperature spirals out of control, potentially leading to a fire. In simpler terms, it makes sure your EV stays safe and reliable on the road. Do you think this battery could be revolutionary? Let us know in the comments below. But here's the big question. Is this battery really safer? Absolutely. If you've heard concerns about BYD cars catching fire or exploding in the past, you're not alone. These concerns have been a significant point of discussion in the EV community. But BYD has taken them seriously. They've spent years researching and refining their technology, and the Blade Battery is the result. A battery specifically designed to minimize risks and deliver top-notch safety. The Blade Battery went through rigorous testing to prove its safety credentials. What kind of tests are we talking about? One of the most challenging tests BYD conducted was the nail penetration test, known for being one of the harshest ways to evaluate battery safety. And the results? When punctured, the Blade Battery didn't emit smoke or catch fire. Its surface temperature stayed between a cool 30 to 60 degrees Celsius. Compare that to a typical ternary lithium battery, which can skyrocket to 500 degrees Celsius and burst into flames under the same conditions. Even conventional LFP batteries, which don't produce visible flames, still reach a risky 200 to 400 degrees Celsius. But the Blade Battery? It stayed stable, cool, and safe. But you might wonder, is that just one test? What about other conditions? Great question! BYD didn't stop at nail penetration. The Blade Battery was also subjected to being crushed, bent, heated to 300 degrees Celsius, and even overcharged by 260%. And the outcome? Not a single fire or explosion. This battery isn't just safe on paper. It's safe in real-life situations too. Why do these tests matter so much? Nail penetration tests simulate some of the worst-case scenarios an EV battery might face. If a battery can survive being punctured and still remain safe, that's a huge deal for anyone considering an electric vehicle. The Blade Battery's ability to endure those harsh conditions without catching fire or exploding is proof of just how advanced battery safety has become. Plus, the Blade Battery's success in these tests sets a new standard for the industry. Traditional lithium-ion batteries often fail under such stress, leading to catastrophic outcomes. The fact that the Blade Battery can handle these extreme scenarios without any issues shows that it's not just about having more power or longer range. It's about putting driver and passenger safety first. Why is safety such a big focus now? Over the past few years, many EV manufacturers have been racing to achieve longer cruising ranges by increasing battery energy density. While that sounds great for driving longer distances, it often comes with a trade-off: safety. Cramming more energy into smaller spaces can lead to problems like overheating, thermal runaway, and in the worst cases, explosions. This is where the Blade Battery really stands out. Instead of just chasing a higher energy density, BYD has refocused on what truly matters: safety. The Blade Battery is designed to stay stable even in the most extreme conditions, making it far less likely to catch fire. It's all about balancing safety with performance, without compromising either. So how does this impact you on the road? You could be cruising down the highway knowing that your car's battery isn't just powerful, but also incredibly safe, even if something goes wrong. The Blade Battery gives you that peace of mind, offering a level of safety that few other batteries can match. But what about Tesla? You might be asking. This all sounds great for BYD, but how does it benefit my Tesla? Well, here's where it gets interesting. Tesla already uses the BYD Blade Battery in its Model Y SR MiG, made in Germany. Since early 2023, this version of the Blade Battery, which is based on LFP chemistry, offers better charging performance than the current CATL batteries, and is comparable to more expensive NCM batteries. But there's even more to be excited about. The 2024 Blade LFP is a next-gen version that promises further improvements in both performance and safety. So what does this mean for Tesla owners? It means you could experience faster charging times, longer driving ranges, and an even more reliable battery. If you enjoyed this video so far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Now, you might be wondering, why should Tesla consider using the Blade Battery more extensively? The answer is straightforward: safety and performance. The Blade Battery offers a safer alternative to traditional lithium-ion batteries, reducing the risk of fires and thermal runaway. This is especially important as Tesla continues to expand its EV offerings, while maintaining its reputation for innovation and safety. Also, by integrating the next-gen Blade Battery, Tesla could offer an even more reliable and efficient battery option to its customers. This would not only improve the driving experience, but also help Tesla stand out in a highly competitive market. As more people switch to electric vehicles, having a battery that excels in both safety and performance could be a major selling point for Tesla. Let's talk about what makes the Blade Battery even safer: its chemistry. Specifically, it uses lithium iron phosphate LFP chemistry. You might have heard that LFP batteries are safer than other lithium-ion batteries. But what does that really mean? In simpler terms, LFP batteries are less likely to overheat or experience thermal runaway, making them a safer choice for electric vehicles. But why is this so crucial? One of the biggest fears with EV batteries is the risk of thermal runaway, a situation where the battery overheats and could potentially catch fire. The Blade Battery's LFP chemistry is highly resistant to this, making it much safer. Think of it like this: LFP is like a calm, cool cucumber, while other lithium-ion chemistries can be hotheads under stress. LFP stays cool, significantly reducing the risk of dangerous situations. Beyond safety, LFP batteries have other benefits too. For instance, they don't contain expensive or ethically problematic materials like cobalt. This makes LFP batteries not only safer but also more sustainable. And with the advanced design of the Blade Battery, these benefits are maximized, offering a battery that's both safe and good for the planet. So what kind of impact could the Blade Battery have on the automotive industry? BYD has already mentioned that many vehicle brands are in talks about using the Blade Battery technology in their own models. This shows a huge shift in the industry, with more focus being placed on battery safety along with performance. But what does this mean for the future of electric vehicles? As more automakers start to prioritize safety, we might see a major change in how EVs are designed and marketed. The Blade Battery could be the catalyst that drives this shift. The success of the Blade Battery could also inspire other companies to rethink their battery designs. Instead of just chasing higher energy density, the industry might start focusing more on safety and sustainability. This could lead to a new generation of EV batteries that are not only powerful but also safe and reliable. How is the Blade Battery already being used today? As we've mentioned, the Blade Battery is powering vehicles like the Tesla Model Y, SR MiG, and BYD's Han EV. These real-world applications show that the Blade Battery isn't just a futuristic concept. It's a reality that's already making a difference on the road. But what about the future? With the next-gen Blade Battery set to launch in 2024, we can expect even more vehicles to be equipped with this innovative technology. And it's not just BYD and Tesla that are interested. According to BYD, many other car brands are in discussions to use the Blade Battery in their own vehicles. This could lead to widespread adoption across the industry, solidifying the Blade Battery's position as a leader in EV safety. As the Blade Battery continues to prove itself in real-world use, it's likely that more automakers will take notice. This could create a ripple effect where other companies begin to focus more on safety in their battery designs. The Blade Battery has the potential to set a new industry standard that emphasizes safety, performance, and sustainability. What does the future of electric vehicles look like? With its emphasis on safety, performance, and sustainability, the Blade Battery is paving the way for a new era of EVs. As battery technology continues to evolve, we can look forward to even more exciting developments in the coming years, whether it's new chemistries like sodium-ion or further advancements in LFP. The future of EV batteries is full of possibilities, and with innovations like the Blade Battery leading the charge, the road ahead looks promising. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click on the next one to how to charge your Tesla when you live in an apartment. Buying a Tesla without home charging? Watch this first.